What you doing? I'm your Otakutainment, the theacstories with this Otakutainment reviews. I'm talking about Jiangshi X by Norihiko Kurazono, Chapter 31, The Power of the Gods. This chapter came out on January 14th, 2024, and is 21 pages, a little more than normal. So there are only 4 chapters left, including this chapter, so I'm expecting some big things. I already made my predictions in my last video, but to start off, there's a different style title page that looks really cool, and it really gives that like final showdown kind of vibe to it. And the story picks up with briefly Qian and Xiaoguang facing off with each other. They're both impressed with each other, kind of giving compliments, but of course only one of them can survive. And then while that's going on, Jiuli is facing off with the 2 Six Orders. That's it. We get the title page, we get those couple pages, and then it cuts to Xiaohu, Fengli, and Jin confronting Zhang. And Xiaohu has a tiny flashback from the way beginning of Long Hu getting killed, sacrificing, so Xiaohu and the rest of them could go off. Literally a few panels. But immediately, Zhang releases the Shilei, and then the Yao Qi from it kind of suffocates or just makes weaker Daoshi kind of sick. Maybe different effects on him, just depending. Of course, nothing happens to the ones we're familiar of or any of the people that have names. And also, thankfully, there's not some kind of pointless monologue. Zhang shows up, releases the Shilei, bad things start happening, good. I'm sure it's mainly because we're kind of rushing towards the ending, but it's just nice not to have this pointless monologue. It's like, here's me telling you exactly everything that's going to happen, and we're just going to talk for a whole chapter before actually getting action. No! Action starts now. And we also see the Shilei kind of just looks like a big, sleazy, it looks creepy, but it kind of just looks like a sleazy guy. And it looks cool, but I don't know. Something about it just doesn't seem like that ominous to me. Like, yeah, it's creepy, but it's just big humanoid thing. And we've seen a lot of like scarier looking Jiangshi before, so it's really, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to just kind of be deceiving, but not super impressed by how scary this Shilei is supposed to look. And of course, the main group, at least Feng Ling, not scared, right away uses Ji Kai Feng and then Bagua Lei Jian Lightning Needle. But after landing the move, it looks like the Shilei kind of just crushes Feng Ling's head, but it was a vision or something like that, a premonition. I don't know. Feng Li jumps back, saying it took another step, would have been dead. That would have been it. And here's the thing. I know it would be a shitty death, but I think it should have happened. Because the series is ending. We haven't really had any more bad things happen since Long Hu died, I guess. And things are supposed to get real bad, and they are. But man, how dramatic and angry everyone would have been if that's how Feng Ling would have died. But of course that's not happened. And it jumps back, and then Jean even mentions that Feng Ling is nearly as strong as Bagua Daoshi. So that kind of also helps to show like how strong the Shilei is. But I don't know. I feel like unpopular opinion, Feng Ling should die. Anyways, move on. After jumping back, the Shilei uses some kind of force, whatever. It might just be pure Lao Qi, just pushing her back. And then right after that, fires the laser. Firing a laser. But Feng Ling is saved by Jin and Xiaohu, of course. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we don't want the characters you like, especially since we had a little bit of development with Feng Ling. Anyways, yeah. And then that's kind of it. It was a very, very quick chapter, I realized, because it ends with Zhang just saying, now I'll show you the true power of the gods. A black circle forms around the Shilei. To be continued. And it's a couple pages longer than normal, but it went by so quick. And we didn't even see any more Jiuli's fight. That's disappointing. I was wanting to see that. But so it's even faster than what my predictions was, because I thought this chapter would be Jiuli finishing that fight. I guess they'll go back and forth. Really curious to see how Bagua Daoshi Qian, however you say it, strong because apparently he's supposed to be crazy strong, one of the strongest like show users or something like that. I don't know, but there's no way that other Shilei's going to be released too, right? I don't know. Maybe Qian, that Bagarashi with Jiuli, is going to sacrifice just to make sure that Shilei doesn't get released too. Who knows? There needs to be something more dramatic in this too. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. The chapter is mainly just to show the initial strength of the Shilei, and then kind of the title tying into this. The title comes from Zhang's last line, the power of the gods, the true power of the gods, which means that should be the next chapter's name, because that's when we're going to see it. But it's, yeah, we saw some of the power of the Shilei too, so it's like a sample of it. But really quick, really brief, I guess the next couple chapters are just going to be fighting and then eventually winning. And then maybe the last chapter is just going to be like, everything's good now. But I'm still liking it. It's coming to a close, but let me know what you thought. If you really liked this chapter, you thought it went as fast as I did, if it really showed that much aside from the Shilei, I know there's of course plenty to talk about. You can do that in the comments. You can find me on social media, theacstories, or email me at theacstories@gmail.com, or join my Discord. Links for all this will be in my description. And hey, I also have a Ko-fi. I like to thank my Ko-fi supporters, VixLab and Julio Vasquez. If you also want to help support me, it's optional, but I'd greatly appreciate it. Links to that will also be in the description. But if you liked what I had to say, go ahead and give a like. If you want to keep up with me on everything else I'm doing and these last 3 chapters of the series, go ahead and subscribe and see when I do that. But that is it for this chapter of Jiangshi X. I have been your Otakutainer, the AC Stories. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye.